This morning, I want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, boku, thank you for where he even make, let not go sleep quick, so I go sit down for do something very creative. And I want to tell him boku, thank you because a lot of people, them just around the globe, they commend waiting that they do. I want to tell him thank you for the wisdom way he give me, for that he will, impact my fellow, citizens them. At least, come with things them way, then they benefit from what It be the Al-Rahman, way nana the beneficent, the Al-Rahim, way nana the merciful, the Al-Malik, way nana the king, and the As-Salam, way nana the source of peace. I know talking about how he be the Al-Mumin, way nana the believer. One tell them boku thank you. One want tell them boku thank you. I want consider say nana the Al Azizu, meaning that nana the exalted and the might na him. Na him they give me all this kamba blessing. I call them blessing. Na him they give me this guidance. Na him they make are able to come up with things that way people then they benefit from them. Since I started this project, almost every day now for I put out things, some more people in the camp. They're not only glad for what I do, but then they bless me for this. That alone, I take solace in that. I know they get paid, but the blessing alone where they get from people them, very learned people them will matter in our society. I mean, I'm so proud of what they do for me. The kudos, the encouragement. That night they drive, me job. Of course, me the detractors they will talk all kind, but normally where they pandemic should have just make provision for them. Just put weak na yes, they not even hear. Then they do it out of jealous because they're not able to cope with your own standard. They're not able to cope with them. So you can understand. Now I mean, now the PhD mentality they go bring you down. Say all kind of things. Even though they're not able to measure up. They're not able to measure up. But they say, Lord, just left and give them. They will just continue and how they do. Today, again, what are they do? Are they continue foreign policy business? But the foreign policy, they take a critical look at Nigeria. They look at Nigeria in the context of the leadership of President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, where that just 6 months somewhere don't spend in office. So since he came into office May, I've been on the follow, waiting they go, they follow, they watch the news. As a matter of fact, mostly like I already tell people in Nigerian news more they watch. I don't get time for watch Salio news them no more. Because me television, they give me all kind of a channel what I want around the globe. So they follow. They take notes. They listen carefully. They widen the horizon. So basically, I know things where they happen never. So usually I never pay too much attention to the Salion people because now the PhD mentality, they pull him down. The propaganda, misinformation, pyramid of lies. They learn nothing from Salion. Nothing, they learn. Nothing. Essentially, they learn nothing. Wake up from Nigeria and Ghana, they learn a whole lot. So I able to do something. So today, what they do now, they review the records of President Ahmed, Bola Tinubu, which he don't do. Yes, he came into office, controversy been there and the election will take place because by waiting we see the election obviously take place February 25, now it take place. They don't now the Chief Electoral Commissioner, then Professor Mahmoud Yakub, now he announced the result then. Well, obviously, always in politics or elections, the losers they always complain. They already complain. Then they come up with all kinds of things. Oh, they rogue me. They do this, they do that, they do that, they do that. They already complain. You always expect that. So that was not actually unexpected way it came from Nigeria. So Peter Obi Ian Tinubu, Ian Atiku Abubakar, they go to court. First, they go to the courts where they deal with elections, business they lost, and then go back to the Supreme Court. And this will be explained with friends na APC for do. Where they say they cheat them out of the election which take place June. Waiting them for do na court them before go. They for go na court. Get all the evidence na court say they win. Then they cheat them out of victory, but they not do that. What do they do now? Posturing now they see around all kind of noise they make. So now make us say me no even bother pay attention to it because if you don't say you win election and then now make you get for result to what they call recourse to judgment go to court. But if you not go to court, then you don't get no case. You don't get no case. So waiting they can say then guy go to court they lost the case. So President Tinubu came to office. People they always they say the ban old pa. Of course na old pa because they see when they go there meeting and say they sleep. Now sleep and they sleep. But that aside though, at least for these 6 months where he don't come, he don't do he really don't live to expectations. These 6 months where he come. The first thing where he do on the day of inauguration, now he cancel that fuel subsidy, meaning that people in they where one live at the expense of the state, they want for the guy to carry, they don't have for the pay for the guy, they want the government they pay, so he cancel that. Grumble, hue and cry, but people then grumble. But one thing I don't observe about President Tinubu, now man way once he take a cause, now where he goes so, they waver, they suffer from fractional mentality, get self-doubt, get them, they allow anybody dictate to them. Once he don't make a decision, now where they go. So they see the decisive leadership on them. You actually see the leadership on them. Yeah, they say, they put Bible say, that old power emotes the smell, now they truly come out. What make me very enamored of President Tinubu now in decisive leadership. I mean, they waver, they doubt them. So people they holla about, hey, where the pardon cancel all this, don't can. He give them what they call palliative. Them they say okay, in exchange for leadership, but he go. Then what he do? This is the African politics. Now, man, to my watch. He sacked the entire national security team because waiting for happen. The national security of the place. You the leader where they come, even America all this so. The leaders and they know they joke with the security here. Then they make sure say then people put them where they trust them. Where they know say their loyalty, they no go doubt them. So what Tinubu do? He sack up to 100, senior officers where include the army, the navy, and the air force, and the police, the immigration, and other side. He sacked the whole. Look bien. He sacked virtually everybody where Buhari been put in office. He sacked everybody. He bring young people in there. So he did like today, alhamdulillah. He nominates people then for cabinet positions then. The parliament, obviously, the Senate confirms some, then some they hold up to some for national security. But they may not clear them, so they don't confirm the all. Now, waiting for no say this player is very determined. He come for play. Now, work he come for work. He don't get time for he don't get time for begin the gallivant from one country to the other. He don't get time for that. Yes, he don't make few travels then, but not as much. Because what he do, he don't make good use of a vice president. He don't make very good use of a vice president. For example, this last meeting where they hold now Switzerland, that Davos conference, that night, vice president I send goodie. So yes, if we don't come out them kind of United Nations and at the 78th session of the General Assembly of the United Nations. Now him come address the meeting, United Nations meeting. So if he not become for address him, it was going to be a vice president or a foreign minister. Now for Kandwa, a foreign minister. Now he make sure say he nominate somebody for the job of foreign minister when a very competent person, Yusuf Tucker, he nominate him. Luckily, he get confirmed. So now, so in the run your foreign policy, in your foreign policy where they run, the guys say way then at the foreign ministry in Nigeria, not them go deputize them. Now make if he no go, that them go, but nobody else. So of course, but then what shit again he do? He make like everybody know, or in appointees, the ministers, you are within a day per sit and all that. He make like they know say the job say where they hold not to him a birthright. They not hold on because of circumstantial freedom or not to entitlement. He make like they know that. He read the riot acts to them. He make like they know. And the question is how he make like they know say not to birthright. He come with a contract. Now something a performance review. He come with her. He make let everybody know. Say this work where they work now, so they give so not to permanent work. And if you fall below the radar, you don't meet up the expectation, you're going to be gone. You don't get no paddy. You don't get no paddy. That's the first thing that we do. Any leader we want for them, make the one them way they work for you, make the you paddy. As soon as you make the you paddy, now you don't fall landing because they undermine you. So waiting Tinubu do, Tinubu make sure say everybody where he pick for let be minister, let be director, let be manager, let be the only thing he put you there for let do the work. And he make it very clear to everybody. Once you not do the work, you're going to be gone. You don't get time for babysit nobody. You don't get time for put people there in office where then they receive salary. Then they receive benefits from the city. Then they know they do the work. No, you don't get time for that. Then you don't make up. Very clear, you don't get time for lethargy. Lethargy, not to part of that. Like a basic approach to the things, no. It's either you do the work or you're going to be gone. That's why you don't make up. Then he go further for make let everybody understand, say, waiting belong to everybody. Not belong to you. Just like in English, what belongs to everybody belongs to no one. Meaning that to run corruption is zero tolerance for corruption. I mean, the man where they actualize things in, from which I see, like I say, they follow the man very keenly. They actualize things in. He make them very clear. Corruption, as far as in concern, as zero tolerance. For prove that, he just don't sack the minister where they in charge of, then poor people them, how for help them. He don't sack her because they don't suspend her indefinitely, pending investigation, and not only pull the investigations that take place now, the own ACC, the own anti-corruption commission, and once they determine, say yes, that minister, he named the Naya. He misappropriate government money for people. She's going to be indicted. She's going to be prosecuted. And if possible, he's going to be jailed. I mean, it's as possible. Tinubu don't make it very clear. He say in corruption has zero tolerance. Zero. He's not playing. He don't make it clear. He's not playing. No corruption. You know, they babysit nobody. You either do the work or you're going to be gone now, go part company. In the area of foreign policy, so, or international, relations, it is, for example, Nina the head of the ECOWAS. And in foreign policy, from which we don't read, where I don't familiarize myself with them, it don't make a patently clear that there is going to be no military takeovers in the sub-region. No. Everybody get forced submit to the democratic process. It's just as simple as that. In other words, they welcome military under EU chairmanship. Now, ECOWAS, military rule not to option and so then they be in the other guys way be not take over and then French African continent where they are part of the ECOWAS, Guinea, Niger, and all the other places for let them try work towards returning then continent to democratic rules through genuine and competitive elections.